Hi, and welcome to CPA-SanDiego.com. Let's talk about business tax filing. Preparing to pay for taxes is something many people try to avoid. It is even more of a burden when you operate a small business. Filing taxes for a small business can be a complicated job, and the instructions are often difficult to understand. If you're a new business owner, April's approach can bring a lot of anxiety. However, filing business taxes is a fairly simple process. Here's a step-by-step guide to filing your first business tax return. CPA San Diego notes that most important thing you need to know before filing your taxes is that a record of all financial aspects of your business should be in existence. For this, many small businesses use a small business tax preparation service. If you are running a business on your own with no employees, a Social Security number will be enough. But you may want to get a federal employer tax identification number, also known as an EIN, to establish that you are a credible business. Depending on what type of small business you run, you will have to file separate tax forms for federal and state income. Now here is what you should consider for small businesses to try to reduce the tax that you owe at all costs. There are several tax deductions that small businesses can utilize. Even with many tax deductions available to them, many small business owners do not use them. Some small business owners know about these tax deductions but never utilize them. Some deductions that are available are tax deductions for sales, federal, salesman, commercial real estate, business, houses, property, and corporate. Also, leave plenty of time. CPA San Diego concludes that many tax preparers get too busy to take additional clients late in the season. Even if you're planning to do the return yourself, start on your taxes early in case you need to call in a pro. Gather documentation. Hopefully you've been tracking your business sales and expenses. Assemble your receipts, payroll log, invoices, deposit slips, charge statements, canceled checks, account statements, and other business paperwork. If you paid contract workers, you should have Form 1099s as well. If you plan to deduct business travel, you'll need receipts and a mileage log if you drove a car for business. Visit irs.gov to find out what records you need to keep for your business and to learn about taxes for your specific business type. For instance, if you own a sole proprietorship or are part owner of a limited liability corporation, you'll find a Schedule C on your personal tax return and include your business income and expenses there. Most other business forms, such as partnerships and corporations, file a separate tax return. Check the IRS's Business Structures page to see which tax form you need for your business type. You can download the forms you need right off the site. You'll also have to learn about your state income tax responsibilities. Your state tax board or Department of Revenue should have information on business tax filing requirements. Some states also require payment of a business and occupation or B&O tax. Now let's talk about what you need. Start by cleaning up your paperwork. Many businesses open without officially registering with their state or the IRS. If you haven't already, obtain a state business license and consider getting a federal employer identification number. CPA San Diego suggests that you may also require local licensing in your county or city. Ask your tax professional and learn about deductions. Tax laws change constantly, so make sure you're aware of every possible deduction your business can take. For instance, depreciation rules have changed in the past few years, making it possible for businesses to write off the cost of major purchases more quickly. Pay particular attention to any tax credits offered, such as those for buying fuel-efficient company vehicles. Note that the list of vehicles that qualify for programs such as these changes annually. Remember, a tax credit is better than a deduction as it reduces your tax dollar for dollar. A $5,000 tax credit means you will shave $5,000 off the amount you owe. Take care to fill out forms. Whether you use a software program such as TurboTax or hire a professional tax preparer, make sure you meet the appropriate deadlines for filing. Consider e-filing, which has several advantages. You get a receipt acknowledgement from the IRS, and e-file refunds come much faster than from paper returns. Here is what you need if you have employees. If your business does have employees, then you need to withhold Social Security taxes, Medicare or Federal Insurance Contributions Act taxes, and state/federal income taxes. The small business needs to send this money to the IRS and state agency regularly. San Diego CPA notes that these businesses must also pay unemployment insurance tax. While an independent contractor is different from a standard employee, the exact definition of your role is not set in stone. So what happens next? CPA San Diego states simply to plan for the future if your business income is substantial. You may need to make quarterly estimated tax payments. If so, your software program or tax preparer should be able to help you estimate the amount you need to pay each quarter to avoid future tax penalties. A tax professional can also help you look at the year ahead and consider how major purchases and other business changes might affect your taxes for the coming year. Planning your business moves carefully with input from your tax pro can help you maximize your tax savings in the future. For more information and to schedule a free consultation, please visit us at cpa-sandiego.com.